So, following a dramatic series of events in what's become the longest running criminal trial in Georgia, Williams, Young Thug, is being sent home. The governor's attorneys asked for a sentencing of 45 years, right? So 25 in prison and 20 on probation. But Fulton County Judge Paige Reese Whitaker delivered a sentence that allowed William to go free immediately. The total sentence is 40 years to serve the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to the time you've already served. So I think he's already served like 900 days, they said. She stated during the proceedings. So Williams had been in custody for more than 2 years since initially being indicted in 2022. He was served 15 years of probation, backloaded by a 20-year sentence that may be served in custody depending on his probation. He is also required to stay out of the metro Atlanta area for the first 10 years of his probation.
They exile.
And that's his home though.
Exile.
And based on what I remember seeing about this boy, like he called his little section, I think Little Haiti. He takes care of a lot of people over there.
I think it just,
but it's probably for the better.
Had the wrong people around.
But it's probably for the better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He learns from it. Wake up.
But there's some more that has to go with it though. So after the first 10 years of probation, he can't go, but he does have certain guidelines that which he can return to the city. I think it was like a funeral. He can come back for like immediate family, for graduation, for weddings. He can come for those type of events. But also, he has to make a live anti-gang and anti-violence public presentation to children at a school or community organization several times a year. In the days,
community service.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
basically, and probably for free too. So wherever he goes,
that's exactly what that is.
Yeah, but there's a lot that goes in there. I want to see if we get all of it. So the guilty plea marks a dramatic conclusion to the case that put hip hop on trial and routed the music industry. So there was some more things that I heard that were also like he can't talk about any gang, any violence, any gun stuff on his social medias. I did not know if that would also be a part of like his music as well.
It's gonna have to be, because then
I would assume, right?
Yeah, it almost be like implicating like he still does that. He's a part of it, because that was their biggest thing in the case. It was his music and what he rapped about. So yeah, that's
crazy, man, because that's what he's known for.
They're gonna have to change his words.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're really a lyricist,
but I mean, he's a great. I mean, I ain't gonna say he's a great, but he has a great following. Young women love him. Young men too, but young women love him. So he probably still has a lane in that area, like making songs, making music for the females, dance music, club music type vibes. But yeah, he's that guy. He's a club guy, man.
Definitely, I remember now.
So I don't know. We gonna see, man. Like, you know, hey, man. God bless. I pray that you learned from this situation. Whether you were guilty or not guilty, at the end of the day, this was an eye opening just to see that everything that you've earned can literally be taken away, and the fact that you had to fight, and who knows how much money you put into this case. So, man, at this point, my advice to you is just to keep your head up. 33-year-old man, you ain't no child no more. You have children, so at this point, live it up for them. Be a role model, not only for your children, but for the millions of kids that actually look up to you. There's a lot of young boys and a lot of young females that look up to you. So seeing how you bounce back after this is going to be a testament. You know what I'm saying? A lot of young men that get released from prison really don't know what to do when they get released from prison. So seeing you, yes, you are, you have stature and all that, but at the end of the day, just seeing the way that you are able to grow is definitely going to be a testament to how young men are able to perceive how they can grow in life as well. So big shout out to you, man. We praying for you. And
acknowledge what God did in that, because they literally took everything away.
They tried to give him 40 years.
It's not even just that, like, you can't talk about gangs. You can't be in the same area. Like, this is literally placing you in a position to change. And you have no excuse, because you're not going back to what you knew.
Amen.
You've been taken out of what you knew. So it's like, you don't have a choice but to change. And if you don't change now, that's on you.
That's on you. With implications that even you can go back to prison to do a whole nother 25.
Yeah. So
but yeah, I mean, this is what we call...
The road to me seems like it's been paved out for him. Like, So,
but this is what we call the pruning season. You know what I'm saying? It's a painful season, but it's a necessary season in regards to you basically having to grow and get to this next level, this next stage of life. So God bless, family. God bless.